Good morning, ducks! It's 3 a.m. I set my alarm so I could come down here and upload this. This is the new version I just rendered. It's a little bit smaller than the one below it of 87 gigs. I can't believe the high definition that this software generates. I hope you guys out there with the 60p appreciate. But then the Duck Adventure in 60p. So I don't know how long this is going to take to upload. Well, I'm going to click it and we'll see what happens. I don't know. This is crazy. I got to come up with something better on the rendering. The files are just huge. Look at this, guys. It's 10 to 6. I'm going out to let the ducks out because it's only -7 out. And Dougie wants to come with me. Dog, I don't believe you lately. Well, let me get dressed first. He's turned over a new leaf, guys. And he was just sleeping. As soon as he heard me take the fuzzy off the hanger and he heard the jingle, came over. All right, well, let's get dressed and let the ducks out. All right, Dougie. I know you probably want to go and bark your face off. Is it ever mild out? Nothing like it was last night. It was brutally cold. So I guess good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for February the 8th. I can hear them. I was laying in bed. I woke up at 3 because it's a rendering thing. I can't be the size of those files. You guys anybody that watches in 60p, I want your comments. I want to know what you think of it because this is really high def stuff that I'm rendering. If you're wondering what I'm doing in the dark, I just turned the lights on. Dougie's out front barking. What's going on, Duckies? They're waiting to get out, so let's let them out. Oh, there's a wind. It's not bad. Doug, come on! I'm surprised it's so warm. Yeah, so I got up at 3 a.m. and it was like, I said, oh, Matt, I gotta check the computer. Well, I set the alarm and I don't even know how I heard it because I didn't go to bed till midnight. Then I was laying there and I don't think I fell asleep. I went back to sleep. I don't. I think I've been up since 3 a.m. I was just laying there. How's everybody in here? Oh, on top of an S. Everybody looks quite comfy. I'll turn the lights on here. I can hear them over at the barn gate. They're louder and louder. All right, we'll just let the Muscovies up because they're pretty well laid back and they won't give us a show. Sorry about all the bad camera action, guys. I'm still not totally awake. Oh, I gotta get the hose out the bathtub drain last night. Sometimes that plug works so well, it goes like a whole day, nothing gets out of it, and and I filled that tub last night. I'm trying to think. Well, it was like 9 o'clock. Shouldn't be empty. All right. Doug! Come on, Doug! Who's here, Doug? Doug! Come on! Had a bit of technical difficulty, guys. I had to run out to the front gate. Doug was at the front gate just barking. The radio station, I guess, just pulled in their 5 a.m. show or 6 a.m. show, whatever their first shift is. And he was at the gate just losing it. And I actually had to go right to the gate and drag him back to the house. I think he got the point. I was upset this morning. I know he didn't like being dragged back here. I've got to break him of this gate thing. Standing at the gate barking. Wrong end of the property be barking. You know, you should be down in the swamp barking, not at the highway. Nothing good comes out of the highway with a dog. Nothing. Okay, ducks, I'm coming here. Oh, look at this. The scobies are all at the barn. Oh, silly birds. I don't know, do they miss the other ducks? Or is it just they want the barn? What do you think? I don't understand this tub. It's got to be some sand or... Oh, I see what's caused the problem. It's not seating in the bottom anymore. Okay, now it's sitting flat in the tub. It must be in some ice on the underside. Yeah, now it's sitting flat. Had to be ice. It's winter time. That happens. Alright, let's let these ducks out. Oh, they're all at the gate. Hello, Miss Scobies. Okay, that discovery just went in. It must be warm in the barn. I didn't check the temperature. Oh, not that thirsty. Well, let's see what we got for eggs, guys. Well, let's do egg recon. See what we got here. Dougie screwed me all up there. But I got the point across this one. I ran out to the gate, grabbed him, and dragged him back. He knows I'm not too happy with him right now. He's in the house. Alright, let's get this egg situation. It's pretty early. I might even find some eggs on the ground today. Almost 5 degrees, guys. So that's why the ducks were hot. And another goose egg. She's laying eggs with the ducks. Actually, that's 2 goose eggs. That's a new female. Look at how small it is compared to the mature female. Look at that. So we definitely have 2 females here. I'll tell you something, eating goose eggs, guys. 1, if you eat 2, you have to have a nap. It like literally puts you to sleep.
It's a little too much. But 1 goose egg is a lot of egg. I ate 1 goose egg yesterday and 2 hash browns, and I didn't get hungry till 9 o'clock last night. But I was pretty focused on my editing. Very focused, actually. Okay, let's go to the metal shed and see what the Muscovies have given us. But they've been giving us eggs late in the day. Okay, look at that. They barely ate any food last night. That's strange. Still not very dirty in here. Could go another day, actually. Easily. Okay, let's go to the metal shed. They're all grooming themselves. Everybody's getting pretty for the day. And I had the fan running continuous in the barn last night, and it still got to like 5 degrees. They were hot last night. Alright, Muscovies, what did you give me? I know that I'll have to come back later because you guys seem to be laying eggs in the middle of the day. Okay. 1 Muscovy egg. Hey, girls. I wonder why they're not using the second layer nesting box at the far end. Oh man, we got 5 here. 5 eggs. I bet you later on there'll be some more eggs up here. Oh, they did use it last night. Look at that. They did make a indent in it, so they're finally starting to use it. The noises they make. Oh, girls, yes, you're so pretty. Like, you're so happy. Well, that's a serious bucket of eggs this morning, guys. I lost total count. Too much going on here this morning. Doug is causing curveballs here. The sky's already getting blue out there. That goose, that must be the female. She's got a whole bunch of feathers ripped off the back of her head from the male's mounting her. And she's got a really low belly on her compared to the others. I gotta get some more female geese. Yeah, you can tell her neck's thicker also. And then those 2 are males because they've got really tucked underbellies, the really tight belly. We need some new females. That's what we need. Oh, I need hay in here too. Look at them. The water overflowing from the tub. I gotta get some hay. I can't believe how fast it's getting bright out here. Feels like spring's coming. No, we got a lot of winter yet. It's like potentially 2 more months of winter, actually. More hay for you, ducks. Pivot heads died. The batteries don't last long out in this cold. Plus, I've been out here. I just looked at the clock, guys. I've been out here 50 minutes. Nothing like an early morning brisk wake up. It's not that bad out there. We're not that excited about the hay this morning. Oh, down here they are. I tell you, this laying the hay on top of the grids, it's the answer. You know, if I didn't do this, another option, guys, would be to hang the bale up. It's much better than having it in the dispenser. They seem to eat more of it. And then the stalks make a good bedding for them underneath where they like to lay underneath the grids. Which laying under the grids is good this time of year because the owls can't get them. Owl can't fly underneath the grid. Alright guys, I'm going to go and have my coffee, have my breakfast and start editing. because after what I saw last night, I think I got the crash problem solved. I can't believe it, you know? The program, I took a lot of research reading the forums, and I ended up finding a YouTube video. A young lad in Germany actually had the answer. It turns out that on the when you load the program, it doesn't automatically detect your operating system on your computer. So you actually have to go into a special hidden part of the program, which they make it very hidden, of course, to change the compatibility view so that it operates in whatever operating system, in my case Windows 7 Pro, and it didn't crash after that. So I'm going to find out today with the edit, because yesterday editing it did crash on me. I think I had 5 or 6 times it crashed, but it has an autosave function to recover, so you don't lose anything, so that's a good thing. But it's just a pain because you're in the middle of, you know, actually it's a pain in the middle of the monitor turning off and the crashing. But I'm hoping the crashing situation is taken care of now with the compatibility setting now, because it rendered and didn't crash. I've rendered 2 videos, 2 ridiculously big ones, one 89 gigs and one 21 gigs. So it's going to be interesting what YouTube does with the footage. You know, if you guys are going to be able to watch 60p footage or not, because I've always shot the Duck Adventure in 60p. So you know, it's I think Windows Movie Maker converts it to 30 frames per second. I'm pretty sure, because the files are so small on it, it makes sense that a 60p file would be at least twice the size of a 30p file. So it's going to be interesting what the footage is going to look like. You guys let me know in the comments. I'm going to go to have breakfast, coffee, start editing so that I can get this uploaded so you guys can watch yesterday's tonight. Look at this little duck. Just sitting there hanging her head out. The quacking that's going on here is crazy. They want out bad. Speaking of going out, I'm going out to do chores. I got the edit done. YouTube's really slow at processing these super high def files. It's been over 5 hours now, and it's still at 360p. So I don't want to release it because it's you know, it's like 60p high def. It's gonna be interesting what it's gonna look like on YouTube. I got the edit done. It's rendering right now. It didn't crash, so I think all the settings I changed last night on the program worked. Never crashed, never hung. It worked perfect. It's rendering. Knock on some wood. Things seem to be working, and I'm getting the hang of it and the hotkeys. And I think, honestly, guys, unless I start screwing things up, I think I can within a week and a half, I'm going to be faster on this program than I was on Windows Movie Maker, if I keep the videos simple. If I start putting lots of effects in it, different story, because I spend a lot of time trying to figure out the effects. And then I end up saying, well, I'm wasting too much time on, you know, on 3 seconds worth of footage to change something, or 4 seconds, and spend a half an hour trying to figure it out. So, but if I keep it basic, I'm going to be cooking with gas. Going out, do the chores. The dog wants out. All right, Doug, are you going to run to the highway and make me go get you? Don't even think of going right. Get back here. Doug, we're pumping the basement out again. I don't believe it. When I go to town tomorrow, I'm going to, when I on my cell phone, I'm going to call that guy, see if I can get him out here to get me a price on fixing my basement water problem. Okay, Dougie's having a bath, snow bath. All right, I'm going to get the chores happening and feed the ducks, and then go in and see what YouTube's doing with that big video file. Can't believe how long it's taken them to process it. Their servers are slower than my computer. Everybody's pretty laid back. The wind's pretty nasty today. Not very nice, actually. It's only -7, but there's a constant howl. It's really quite uncomfortable. It doesn't look like they ate, no, they didn't. That squash yesterday, not interested in it. Didn't touch it at all. Ah, well, maybe I should have cooked one for myself. All right, I'm going to get my feed happening here for the ducks, get the water happening, do my chores. Just get ready for tomorrow, because I got to dig out the dog cage. The dog cage, so that I can take the ducks to the vet tomorrow at noon. We're doing the big X-ray on stripper duck and on Limpy. So we're going to find out tomorrow, guys, what's wrong with the ducks. Okay, guys, this is nuts how cold it is. I'm surprised the ducks are even outside. The wind is brutal. I'd never looked on the internet to see what the wind chill was. I just looked at the thermometer on the side of the house and it said that it was only -6. I think something's lying to me. Based on the way the ducks are laying low, it's not nice out. Oh, boys. Yes, ducks. Everybody's laying low today. But even if it's cold, nothing like walking in water. What amazing little creatures, you know. It can be cold like this, and they're going right for the water. Everybody's coming over for a drinky. Everybody's really fluffy though. They're all fluffed up. Look at that. Oh. Oh, Goose is gonna come over and break it up. Holy moly, lots of activity here. Get the water going and everybody gets excited. You're crazy ducks, it's cold out. Yeah, like look, it's only -6, -5. The wind is crazy. I'm not enjoying this. I gotta clean this out. It won't be tomorrow because the vet day tomorrow, but the day after that, yeah, Wednesday, I gotta clean this whole place out, everything out, to get ready for the extreme cold that's coming. And it's extreme. I'm gonna be doing water boy, guys, for 3 days solid, according to the internet. It's gonna be 3 days of running back and forth with water jugs, and everybody in lockdown. That's what the forecast is. -26 below one of the nights in Petawawa, they're calling for. It's like 23, 24, 26 below. Total lockdown, total doing nothing. Just running back and forth with water jugs. So we got to start out Wednesday. Everything's got to get cleaned out. Everything. And nice, lots of straw, fresh straw, start over for the big lockdown. I've lost the dog. He was here just 2 seconds ago. Okay, I just yelled and nothing. He's the worst. Alright, got the water jugs for tonight. Well, I'll do feed first. I'll do the water jugs last. That way when I get wet I don't freeze. I gotta do a feed run this week. I should do it before it gets really cold. Maybe tomorrow on the way back from the vet. Yeah, on the way back from the vet I'll do feed run. Oh, Dougie, you're back. Yeah, do it before it's 25 below out. I hate opening the garage door and leaving it open when it's 25 below out to unload the truck. You're stressing out, dog, eh? You don't like all these visitors. And I gotta pick up more sand and salt. I should write a list. I don't forget. It does not feel like -6. Oh yeah, I forgot. Charles, one of your heat lamps died. I came in and the glass was inside floating around in the metal housing. It had just completely separated from the base. I guess from the Muscovy wing hitting the housing. It was enough vibration it finally blew apart. But honestly, I remember back in the 80s when I used to be in lighting, and we used to sell a lot of heat lamps to the pig farmers out west. and they would never buy those single piece glass. They always wanted the double glass, which is like the par 38, because they fall apart. They're just they're cheap compared to the heavy glass heat lamp. Because the heavy glass heat lamps I'm using, guys, believe it or not, are 3 years old. I haven't bought one like it's, well, they're so old that they've got no red to them anymore. All the reds come off the face of them. Yeah, girls, we got some cold weather coming. All right, let's go to the barn. Oh, look at the scobies in here. And we got eggs. Another egg on the floor. Are there any other eggs? No, nothing there. How you doing, girl? Oh, just one egg there. Yeah, no other eggs. Okay, Duck. Let me get the hose. Playing in the water. You'd think there's no water in the pen the way they go at it. It just cracks me up, man. Because I make sure they have water all the time. I don't believe it's -6, guys. Had to get the ducks some more hay. They ate everything. My hands are frozen. I can't believe it. I can barely use my fingers on my left hand. The tips are frozen solid. The wind's crazy. I'm telling you, the wind chill's got to be -15, -18 right now. Got to be. Plus the way the ducks are laying low, like this. This is cold day. It might only say -6 on the thermometer, but it's a lot more than -6. So I'm going to be coming out here as soon as it gets dark. I've got the lights so they don't turn on. So I'm going to be locking the ducks up early. So I'll be doing a water run tonight. But everybody's just laying low doing nothing. Other than Courtney and Nathan. But then Nathan's generating heat. I can't believe how laid back they are. But they didn't eat the squash. Oh, they ate a little bit. Actually, I just looked in here, they did. Not much though. It must have froze on them. But the wind coming off that lake right now, it's just nasty. I'm gonna go in the garage, wash the water. I decided to do that job last because I would get wet doing it, and I didn't really want to be out here wet. I'm out here dry, and I'm frozen. So I'll go take care of that last job on the afternoon chores here. Go in and check to see how YouTube did on the rendering of that video, or processing that they do. I can't believe how long it's taken to turn the video into high def. I didn't want to release it till it was high def because this will be the first video that I've done that's 60p, other than my update video, which was just a raw file from my camera, which the camera shoots 60p. Dougie's in the house. He was in trouble. He was out the gate again. That guy at the radio station's got that dog tied up outside, and Doug is just mesmerized. He sits at the fence and just stares at the dog across the highway. And I know that, if he got he sits there and he doesn't make any attempt to go over the fence. But the thing is, right now with the snow being so hard, the fence is like not even a foot out of the snow. He could walk right over top of it and be on the highway, cutting across, going to see the dog at the radio station. So I had to go out there, grab his collar and drag him back, and he's catching on. It's twice now I've done it. He was halfway up the driveway. He started coming back and he realized, oh, Matt's coming to get me. And he doesn't like me dragging him. He's a big dog, but when it comes to dragging him, it's about life and death, and I'll drag him. I'll prove the point on who's the boss. Well, I'm done, guys. Hands are soaking wet, so I'm not going to last long out here. Hopefully, it's not going to be crazy cold tonight with this wind. But the ducks are like laying low, doing nothing, man. They're all laying around with their heads tucked underneath their wings. Some of them are going for the hay. I threw some hay in the dispenser. I figure if I'm going to make a mess in the pen, Those will have the mess like all over the place. They really are enjoying the hay though. But that's nice alfalfa hay. The geese are really going hard at it though. Look at it, the 3 females over there courting the Muscovy female. Well, I'm gonna go make my list, pack my camera bag for tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm taking a whole bunch of camera equipment with me, because Andrew said he's gonna let me videotape the whole X-ray process. He doesn't want to be in any of the videos. That was a condition though. He's not big on being in front of the camera, but he's gonna let us videotape it. And supposedly I'm going to be a X-ray tech tomorrow because I got to hold the ducks. I'm not sure how it's going to all unfold tomorrow, but it's going to be interesting. You know, it's I've never heard of X-raying ducks before, especially in this part of the world. So it's a first for Andrew, and it's a first for the duck adventure. Oh boys, the wind is nasty, guys, and it's only -9, but it's really, really windy. So the upload seems to work. I was worried at first there that 60p, that there was only 2 versions, the 1080 and 720, and there was no lower versions for everybody else. And then mysteriously YouTube, 18 hours later, produces the lower resolution versions for everybody else. So I'm going to keep trying to do the 60p uploads for you guys. It means I'm going to be 1 day behind because it takes almost 7 to 9 hours to upload 50 minutes, and then it seems to take YouTube about 12 hours to process. So I'm going to be 1 day behind if I want to put up 60p episodes. Hello ducks. Everybody seems pretty calm. I have water. Oh, it's almost empty. I got a problem here. Okay. Yes, come over for a drink, duck. I'll be back in the morning. Everybody seems really calm. I like when they're calm like this. It just shows you, the geese can get along. But these geese should get along, because they've lived with the ducks since they were a day old. Yes, there's water. All right, I'm going to bed, guys. We got a big day tomorrow, vet. We'll find out tomorrow what's wrong with Gimpy and Stripper. So tomorrow's episode is going to be pretty well vet only. I'm not going to do anything because I'm going to get all my camera equipment ready, batteries charged, all that kind of neat stuff, so that we can have lots of footage, hopefully. Andrew lets me do all the camera work in the vet hospital. He's pretty picky on that stuff. He doesn't want to be in the video. He doesn't know. I don't think he realizes I've slipped him into a couple of videos already. I know he doesn't willingly want to be in them. So, but that's it for tonight, guys.
And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show.